young, a 37-year-old.
We're on to Cincinnati. It's nothing about the past, nothing about the future. It's right now we're preparing for Cincinnati.
Okay, do you feel like the talent you have here is good enough?
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.
And we are live. Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your host, K9, with my co-host, Sipo.
We are here.
Let's get it. Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Tristan comments, WBC going crazy.
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Hell
You know
yeah.
who else is going crazy?
The NFL free agency. Oh, Goon Tape.
Goon Tape. If you're a tactical athlete looking for an edge, try some moisture-activated Goon Tape. It's made from an ultra-strong blend of natural and synthetic fibers to help keep you on target and in the fight, even when the work gets wet. Go to goontape.com and use promo code counterculture15, which is 15, for 15% off your order.
Shout out to Goon Tape. Yeah.
Shout out Goon Tape. Goon Tape, oh, I love it. So, this is a special episode today. We are going to do an NFL free agent frenzy episode, special episode. But before we do get into that, and since Tristan brought it up, I feel like we got to say a couple things about the WBC. Sipo, what stood out to you? What's been your favorite game? Give me something.
Probably the Nicaraguan and the Netherlands comeback. That one was pretty damn nuts, bro.
That was crazy.
What was yours?
Oh,
I know it's a lot, bro.
Well,
you told me to pick one, so I picked one.
I actually had money on the Netherlands to win that game, and then they started to lose, and
crazy.
It got down. It was the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. They're down to 1 strike, and somehow they rallied to get 2 guys on base. And Dusty Baker doesn't pull I forgot the guy's name, but he was a righty, and he was already like 40 pitches in. And I'm like, Dusty, I'm a huge Dusty Baker guy. You know, I grew up watching him manage the Cubs when I was a kid. It's Dusty Baker. Like, how could you not love the guy, right? I'm like yelling at the TV. Even though I have money on the Netherlands, I'm like, dude, Dusty's got to take this guy out. He doesn't bring in the fresh lefty, keeps the righty in. Ozzie Albies comes in, hits a walk-off, first walk-off homer in WBC history.
And then moments later, there was 2 that day, I believe.
Yeah, it was later that night, Puerto Rico and Panama.
Extra innings.
They went to extra innings. And who was it on Puerto Rico that hit it? Forgot the guy's name. I think it was Carlos Beltran's nephew. He hit the walk-off for Puerto Rico in Puerto Rico. I think it was the bottom of the 10th. MGB comments, I suffered from chronic incontinence until I started using Goon Tape. Now, no leaks. Tristan comments, Dusty Baker is an OG. Oh, yeah, for sure.
The high five.
But that was a really bad move by Dusty. You got to bring in the lefty against Albies. And because not only was Albies up, then you had Gregorius, Didi Gregorius after him. So you had 2 lefties back to back. I thought that was a bad decision, but it is what it is. United States is still undefeated.
Yeah.
They were looking shaky against Great Britain, dude. Going into the 4th, 5th inning, they were losing.
They were. But you know, the best talent somehow is that came to show up later in that game.
So Skubal pitched that game.
Yeah.
And now there's rumors that he might end up making another appearance for the United States team because he wasn't satisfied with his performance giving up that home run in the first inning. And now they're saying that he might end up pitching another game.
I'm about to say that is, uncharacteristic of Scooble to be giving up home runs like that. First
And
inning?
yeah, it was the first inning. I'm pretty sure it was the leadoff guy
Crazy.
too. But I mean,
Mhm.
he was pretty much shut out from after
Right.
that. He shut out after that. But
Right.
tonight's the big game for the United States and your team, Mexico. Tonight, 8:00.
Yeah.
United States versus Mexico. Whoever wins this game will probably win that pool. Although Italy's been a tough
Yeah,
out, dude. Italy has a better team than I was expecting.
Well, it's baseball, man. Anything can happen.
Did you see how they do the cappuccino shot after they hit the home run in the
Yeah.
dugout?
Yeah.
The one dude spit it out.
Fucking crazy.
Oh man, Dominican Republic. I told all of y'all plus 400. That might have been the lock of the year. I mean, they just look unstoppable.
Well, besides USA.
USA looks good. I mean, Japan looks good. They had a tough matchup against Korea. That might have been the best game.
Korea. Told you.
I know, but Chinese Taipei beat Korea last night or the night before. Yeah.
Yeah.
MGB comments, is the world kind of catching up to the United States in baseball?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. But, a lot of these guys that are really good. So, like, for example, like Nolan Arenado, okay?
Right.
He's playing for Puerto Rico this time. He played
Right.
for the United States, I think, last time. So, some of these guys have been playing for multiple countries. If they're one parent's a certain nationality, they'll go play for that team. They play for multiple teams.
Mhm.
So I've noticed that.
Right.
Yeah. MGB comments, except maybe in pitching, probably. Did you see that 17-year-old from Brazil pitch the Judge and break his bat?
Oh yeah.
That was like one of the first games. Dude, I've
There was a
honestly,
lot.
I love the Classic. I do.
Yeah. There's a bunch of damn working guys out there competing.
Nicaragua destroyed me last night, though. I had them to win against Israel, and Israel blew them out. I ended up turning it off. I was pissed. I was doing good on my bets until that. I kind of went all in on that. I thought Nicaragua had a good chance against Israel, but
Right.
didn't work out. Might have to go all in on the United States tonight. I got like $100 till Friday. Let's make it 200.
Go all in.
You ready for free agent frenzy?
Let's get it.
All right. So I'm pulling up. Let's start with. I guess we'll just go through. Kind of start with one of them.
Right.
If you want to give a grade, if you just want to kind of give your thoughts on it. Let's start with Ravens acquire Max Crosby. Baltimore Ravens have acquired defensive end Max Crosby from the Las Vegas Raiders in exchange for a 2026 and 2027 first-round pick.
Ooh. To be honest, I think it's a win for the Raiders. To get 2 first-round picks, that's a pretty damn good, pretty rebuild right there.
I agree. I was not expecting the Raiders to get 2 first-round picks from any team for Max Crosby.
That's what I'm saying.
And especially the Baltimore Ravens. When I heard it was the Baltimore Ravens, I'm not going to lie, I was really surprised. I was not expecting the Ravens to be the team to give up 2 firsts. I don't think the Ravens defensively are a Max Crosby away from being a top-tier defense. So giving up 2 first-round picks is pretty big.
Yep.
I also agree. I think the Raiders won this trade as well.
Yeah. A plus.
What
for
about the Ravens? If you were gonna grade it for the Ravens, what would you give it?
A B plus. Because, like you
probably-
said, they're not a Max Crosby player away from winning a Super Bowl.
No. Mitch comments, "What's going on, crew? Most of the SS teams have American players." Yes.
Yeah, they do.
MGB, the Dodgers just signed that Korean 17-year-old.
We'll take them.
You and Draw, USA has a lot on their minds. LOL. Tristan, I can't believe Israel didn't allow a run versus Nicaragua. I know. So does my Hard Rock sports betting account. They can't believe it either. NGB says Ravens overpaid. Yeah. Tristan said Ravens still going to be I don't know if the Ravens are going to be but I just don't think that was a smart trade for the Ravens. I don't know. I'm glad the Bears. I mean, I really wanted the Bears to get Crosby really bad. It seemed like it. He interviewed Caleb Williams on his podcast. Everything,
Right.
the stars were aligning. And then this came out of nowhere. And the Bears weren't going to do this. The Bears aren't going to trade 2 first-round picks. So,
Right.
all right, the next one I wanted to start with was DJ Moore. We've talked a lot about DJ Moore on this podcast. Obviously, my
Get rid of him.
My opinions toward him. The Bears traded DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen gets a number 1 receiver. And the Bears actually got a 2nd-round pick, surprisingly, for DJ Moore. Sipa, what do you think?
I think it's a fairly even trade. I think Josh Allen gets his number 1 receiver, which makes him happy. And I'm surprised y'all got a 2nd, but y'all ended up giving up DJ Moore and an extra pick, didn't you?
I think it was like a next year 5th or something like that, next year 6th.
Yeah.
We ended up throwing something else in there. But either way, if I had to grade it, I am happy to get rid of him. If I had to grade it for the Bears, I think it's hovering around to A. One, because I've had enough of DJ Moore. I've had enough of him giving up on the team in the middle of games, his poor attitude, the quitting in the playoffs on that post drought. I'm tired of it. And not only that, DJ Moore was he had like another 4 years on his contract, making like $20 to $25 million a year. So the Bills took that whole contract. The Bears didn't have to pay any of that, and that freed up a lot of cap space for us.
Right.
For Buffalo, they obviously needed a receiver. Fresh start for DJ Moore. I wanted Buffalo to get more of like a physical deep threat guy, like more of like a AJ Brown type guy. Yeah, or a Mike Evans, because they kind of already have Shakir, who was kind of like,
right.
He's not DJ Moore, but they kind of already had players like DJ Moore. I feel like they needed a bigger guy, but I think it was a good trade for both teams.
Right.
MGB says Moore trade is a push, good for both. Okay, so he agrees with me. Caulfield OG, New York effing Giants. Yeah, we're gonna get in. They've actually made some good signings. The Giants.
Yeah.
Made some good news. Yeah. VP's in the chat. He says, shout out Mitch and MGB. Oh, we got a comment from Anthony Rojas. Hoping the Chargers start beefing up the O-line. Need to fill out the interior O-line.
Yeah, especially with y'all losing Zion Johnson to Cleveland today.
Ooh.
What happened?
Yeah, I know, and they need Alt to stay healthy, and they need what's the other guy's name? Mekhi Becton.
No, they already got rid of Becton.
Oh, he's gone already?
I believe I seen he was a free agent.
Thought they signed him. Dylan, yo, VP Mitty, Bobby, Fellowship Unite, brothers. Ha. Beer game strong, Sipo. Canine barber clean, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Alton Slater, says Rojas.
Yep, that's all y'all got.
Okay. So we did DJ Moore, we did Max Crosby. I guess we got to talk about those stupid Packers. Packers have acquired Zaire Franklin from the Colts in exchange for Colby Wooden. I like Zaire Franklin.
I did too.
I'm not really a fan of this because I don't like the Packers getting better players on defense, but what do you think?
Shit, him and Zaire Franklin and Micah Parsons. Whew. It's gonna be a nice tandem.
What grade do you give it?
I give it an 8 for Green Bay.
Wow.
Zaire Franklin is a beast.
Next one, we got Chargers re-signed Khalil Mack, the Fort Pierce native, 772. Shout out Khalil Mack.
Yes, sir.
Going back
Another
to
year.
Chargers, yeah, 1 year, $18 million.
Yep. It seems like he's at the better end of his career where he's just getting 1-year contracts.
Yeah, I think he's worth it though.
Shit.
All right. Next one, we got Jets acquire Minkah Fitzpatrick. The New York Jets have acquired Minkah Fitzpatrick from the Miami Dolphins in exchange for a 7th-round pick and will give him a new 3-year, $40 million contract. Former 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. Poor Minkah, dude.
I know, man.
Just
He didn't
went
want to
from
be in
dumpster
Miami.
fire to bigger dumpster fire.
He started his career in a dumpster fire, left the dumpster fire, ended up coming back to the same dumpster fire just to go to a different dumpster fire.
Dylan comments, haha, stupid Packers going to clean up on Indy Bears mayo. Good D, snag for the cheese, K9er. You can convert and join the green and gold. Sipo speaking truth. Hey. Oh, I would never. As Dylan would say, gun to the head, I would never.
You'd never give a rival credit.
Anthony Rojas comments, Mac brings a lot to the run defense leadership and will still get sacks and pressures. I agree.
Oh, we love him.
Yeah. Tristan, I'm excited for the Giants. You know, when I was wrestling in high school, we wrestled against Westwood. Right. Vero Beach wrestled against Westwood. I remember everybody was talking about, oh, Khalil Mack's on the team. But it ended up being his brother, his younger brother, because Khalil Mack already graduated. But for a while, I thought it was Khalil Mack. I always used to tell people, like, yeah, we wrestled against Khalil Mack in high school, but
family member.
Dylan says the Bears equal little dumpster fire? No. We've been making great moves. Of course not. Things are looking great. Show some respect to the Kings of the North. And remember who won the division last year, Dylan? We're the Kings of the North right now. So if you want to talk that, you gotta win the North again. K9 wrestling Gators in the swamp now. Operation
come Wednesday, it's a whole new year.
Dude. Yeah, so I was on the anti-hero this morning. They're like, yeah, free agency started. And I'm like, well, the legal tampering period started today, but I didn't think like nothing would be like legit or official because I was told Wednesday at 4, I think, is when it's like legit and everything can go into full effect.
Yeah, so these players can back out of the contract and sign with a different team.
Anthony coming soon to be the Indiana Bears. Bro, don't do that to me right now. I'm going through too much in life right now. Do not bring that up.
Yep.
Dylan says no center, no wide receiver 1. Respect K9 Kings of Indy. No, we actually did get a center. We got Garrett Bradbury from the Patriots, the starting center from the Patriots. We gave up
that's a good one.
Yeah, 5th-round pick for him. We do have a wide receiver 1. His name is Colson Loveland. I don't know who the wide receiver 1 is going to be, honestly. But the Packers don't either. Who's the Packers wide receiver 1? They got 4 of them. Or 4 twos. VP, I'm really surprised the Bears split ways with Moore. I'm not.
Yeah, after that playoff game, what did he do?
And it just wasn't that one situation. There's been previous
Right.
situations before that where he's on the sidelines being a baby, quitting on plays, arguing. It wasn't just that, but that was, I think, the final
Right.
straw. And like I said, to get his second round pick and be able to unload that contract, because DJ Moore, we just re-signed him last year to like a 5-year, $100-something million deal. So
Mhm.
let Buffalo pay all that. MGB says Hampton Bears. All right, next one we got Cowboys acquire Rashawn Gary from the Green Bay Packers in exchange for a 2027 fourth round pick. Cowboys did something for their defense.
As an Eagles fan, we don't see it.
Anthony says Burden and Odunze will get more looks now. Yes, they will. And I have a feeling that the Bears are going to get another receiver, whether it's a veteran, that guy, Ja'Day Walker, that was like our fourth string last year. He might move up. They might draft somebody. I'm not sure.
You ain't
Dylan
got
comments.
faith in them too.
I'm not really too worried about it right now. Dylan comments, okay, K9, good center snag, and wide receiver 1 should be Rome. Correct? Pack got no clear one. Should be Golden, Reed, Dobbs. Watson, Wicks, yep, no number 1. Best player, Malik Willis, will be out too. Yeah, we're going to get into Malik Willis. MGB, Cowboys not going after Max Crosby was a surprise. He lives there in the offseason. If any of the teams were going to give up, if any of the teams were going to give up 2 first-round picks, I was expecting it to be Dallas because they had that extra one for the Parsons trade.
Well, what I heard they offered was a first, a second, and a veteran player.
I wonder who the player was.
I don't know. But that's what their offer was.
VP Bears going to bring back
2 firsts.
Going to bring back Hester. Hester probably still could play. All right, next one I wanted to bring up was the Colts re-signed Alec Pierce. Now, Alec Pierce, people were talking this dude up like he was like Randy Moss, bro. He was supposed to be the top free agent receiver. The Colts re-signed him to a 4-year, $114 million contract with $84 million guaranteed.
That's a huge
contract.
Huh?
Is Alec Pierce that good?
I don't think he's worth it, but every year it seems like some player gets a contract he ain't worth.
He had 1,000 yards last year, 6 touchdowns on only 47 catches. He averaged 20 yards per catch in each of the last 2 seasons.
He's getting paid today.
That is, I would never have like expected him to get that much money.
And then they traded Michael Pittman.
Yeah, to the Steelers.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to have money. They're not going to have any more money to spend on receivers.
That's pretty crazy.
Once you pay a guy like that, it's hard to get other receivers on your team unless you have them on rookie deals. It's just too much money at one position. MGB says Colts are unserious organization. Dylan, Alec gonna have greens to pierce all body parts. Nicole, oh thank God. Nicole, we're barely staying afloat here. Where have you been? Hey, how are the best sports podcasters on the internet today? Sheepo, how are you?
We're still alive.
We're still alive. We're still here. The show is still going on, surprisingly. All right, here's a big one that happened this morning. The Chiefs, they signed K9 Walker, Kenneth Walker III. Super Bowl MVP. What grade do you give that?
I mean, I kind of like it. I give it an A+.
A+.
Yeah, they got Eric Bieniemy back, so
yeah.
You got to remember back when they had Eric Bieniemy, they had their best run game.
What the other thing that stands out to me too by this move is
Patrick Mahomes ain't got to have the most carry the most rushing yards on the team.
No, and he's going to be hurt for a lot of the year probably too, but one of the things that stood out to me when they signed K9 Walker today was the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure, have pick 9. And there was a lot of rumors that the Chiefs were going to try to get Jeremiah Love at pick 9. So
Right.
this to me is showing me that they probably think they're not going to get him. There's probably rumors. I mean, these teams talk to each other. They're hinting at who they're going to draft. Jeremiah Love is now going to be a top 8 pick, which I kind of think we were all kind of figuring anyways. He probably is the best all-around player in this draft, but
Some are saying top 5. He ain't
I
making out.
no, yeah, I don't think he makes the top 5 is going to be, that could be close. I could see him maybe going top 6, top 7,
Somebody
but
could
I do
trade up.
think, yeah, and I do think arguably he probably is the best player in this draft all around.
I give it an A.
MGB comments A+ to Chiefs. Yeah, I give it a high A too. I really like this move. Now they don't have to worry about trying to sit there and get Jeremiah Love or trading up for him. I think K9 Walker is, I don't know if he's as good as Jeremiah Love. I mean, he just won Super Bowl MVP, so he is really good.
He does
But
remind us a lot like Le'Veon Bell.
yeah.
He's very patient.
Nicole says, hey, Carlos. Mitch says, oh, hello, K9 Sipa. Where are my manners? You're good, man.
You're good, brother.
You're good, Mitch. You showed up, bro. That's all that matters.
Yes, sir.
Dylan says, this show goes hard as little Travis Kelsey's mom's home renovation, biggest NFL offseason moves. Oh, I couldn't even get it. I was laughing. VP, Chiefs are low-key going to look good when Mahomes is back.
I believe Kelsey should probably would stayed retired.
There was rumors that Kelsey was going to maybe join another team, and the Chiefs just re-signed him today.
Yeah, if the Chiefs wasn't going to give him a contract, he was retiring.
Anthony says, will you do a stream of a mock draft after NFL free agency is over? Yes, we will. We do that every year. We do a mock draft. It's probably my favorite episode that we do every year. And I think we're going to have my brother on it too.
Hell yeah.
I'm catching up on some of these comments. MGB, Saints signed ETN today because they saw that Lowe was not falling to number 8. That was going to be one of the next ones I brought up. Yeah, here we go. The Nolan Saints have signed running back Travis Etienne to a 4-year, $52 million contract.
Hell yeah. I love
What do you think
Travis
about
Etienne.
that?
I love
What grade do you give that?
Etienne. I give it a solid A.
Okay. Mitch says Love going top 5. It looks like it because these teams that are in the top 10 past 5 are signing running backs. Just call Mitch 2026 John Wayne. Saints overpaid but needed fresh legs.
They did, but sometimes you got to overpay to get a player in there.
Sipa, how long are you able to go today? I know you have stuff to do.
What time is it? Oh, we got a few more minutes.
Well, daylight savings has
go,
changed everything. Now it doesn't get dark till like 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
K9's bro got to be the Lady and the Tramp pup or Oliver and Company pup on the prowl stealing sausages. All right. Panther signed Jalen Phillips. 4 years, $120 million. Woo.
Yeah. He's probably one of the biggest winners. He's got one of the biggest bags this off season.
What grade do you give that?
Well, he's kind of injury prone, so I'll give it a B+.
I give it, man, I really like Jalen Phillips, former Miami Hurricane.
Right.
I do think that this was a little bit of an overpay, but they're the Carolina Panthers, so if they're going to want players to come play for them, they are going to have to overpay. He's 26 years old. You know, he has had some major injuries. This could be good or bad. I give it like a C+. It could go one of two ways. Nicole comments, chat, there's only 2 likes. Can y'all go click on that like button? Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, what are y'all doing? What the F?
Oh, you
VP.
know we will be.
Sibo has to go watch Mexico beat USA in the WC.
Not be a minute late.
Please, Wayne or Mitch from New Jersey. John Wayne was a racist. Whoa! Dylan, yeah, we don't sleep anymore after daylight savings. This show 24/7 like Packers, Indy, Bears game. All right. Let's go to the next one. We already talked Michael Pittman. He went to the Steelers from the Colts.
Right.
They swapped late round picks. The Steelers are expected to re-sign Pittman. Pittman was ready for a new deal. What do you give that?
I give it a C plus.
I honestly give it. I might give it a B plus. They needed a 2 bad. They had nobody to play that number 2 spy receiver. The Steelers. All they had was DK Metcalf. There was no one really reliable. I mean, Calvin Austin was okay, but he's more of a slot guy. He doesn't need to be your number 2
Right.
guy. I think this is great. They get Pittman. Didn't really have to give up anything. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay him, but I like it. All right, now this might be actually the biggest one out of all of them, especially because it's a quarterback. Shout out to all our Dolphins fans. You know, we do this podcast live out of the 772, so there's a lot of Dolphins fans here. Our cover photo is actually a picture of Malik Willis. So the Dolphins have signed Malik Willis to a 3-year, $67.5 million deal with $45 million guaranteed. The Dolphins obviously cut Tua, so they're going to be in cap hell for a while, but
Yep, 99 million.
But it's obviously expected that Malik Willis is going to be the starting quarterback for the Dolphins going forward. The Dolphins hired the former D coordinator from the Packers to be the head coach, and their GM, I'm pretty sure, came from the Packers. So it's like you might as well just start calling them the Green Bay Dolphins, it looks like.
I see that.
Or the Miami Packers, however you want to put it.
I see it.
What do you give this grade? Because let's remember that Malik Willis has only started 6 NFL games.
Right.
Okay, and this guy just got a bag. Got a pretty good bag.
Yeah, he showed improvement, man. I like Malik Willis, man. His story, everything about the guy. I give it a solid A.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Malik Willis
how
to the Dolphins.
how big of an upgrade from Tua do you think he is?
Ooh, I don't know if he's a bigger upgrade than Tua, but that's why, they gave him that 2-year, that 2-year contract. And then, if it doesn't work out, hell, get a new quarterback. But they're paying about the same price as any bridge quarterback is going for nowadays. About $22 million.
I will say that it seems
I
like
like-
when Jordan Love got hurt last year and Malik Willis came in, there wasn't much of a difference. They seemed like their offense might even have been better with Malik Willis at quarterback.
I see some Packers fans are saying that they should have traded Jordan Love and gave the extension to Malik Willis.
Damn.
I see.
Ooh, that's just a nasty one. That's a nasty one. I like this for the Dolphins. I do. Everybody has chemistry together. GM, new head coach, and now a new starting quarterback. I like this for the Dolphins. I like seeing Malik Willis obviously leave the Packers too, because I'm not going to lie. I was honestly, I think, a little bit more scared of Malik Willis than I was of Jordan Love at times. So I think this is a good move. They gave him about, $35 million annually, $45 million guaranteed. This is like a Sam Darnold type deal, and you've seen what that did for the Seahawks last year. Now, the Dolphins don't have the roster that the Seahawks have, but this could be a good start for them.
Yes, it could be.
Dylan comments, Fens Malik, he gives a greater sign to Malik over Tua. Definitely the opposite in terms of being able to take a hit and not get concussed. Best to Malik, could be nice start for him. Mark comments, what's up, guys?
What's up,
Yeah, what's
bud?
up?
Yo.
Mitch, broadcast fifth WBC. I think they're the game tonight's gonna be on Fox. All the United States games are on Fox. MGB says I'm praying the Falcons signed Tua. They did, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I'm tripping. They signed him to a 1-year deal, like a minimum salary
$1 million.
deal. Yeah.
No, 1 million. He's getting 55 from Miami and one
Yeah.
million from Atlanta.
So grade that, Sipo, while we're here.
I give it an A. I like the weapons the Atlanta got, and the offensive line is an upgrade. I believe Tua will do pretty good in Atlanta if he gets a starting job.
I also give this an A, and there's a couple reasons why. One, they paid $1 million for Tua. Miami's practically paying him this year.
So,
You're practically getting him for nothing.
yep.
2, Penix is probably not going to be able to go at the beginning of the year, I don't think, after, what did he tear his other ACL? He's torn his ACL a million times. I don't know.
Right.
Achilles, whatever the hell it is, MCL. That was 2, right? All right. 3, he is a lefty. Now, there's not
2
too many lefty
lefties.
quarterbacks in the NFL anymore, and the only 2 I can really think of are Tua and Michael Penix. Now, Tua obviously doesn't have the arm talent that Michael Penix has, but being a lefty quarterback, I think that's going to go over well because the offense is used to having a lefty quarterback. They're going to be running more routes to the left, obviously, more weak option runs.
Side.
Yes, play action passes to the weak side. These guys are used to that, so they're not going to have to adjust as much whenever Penix does come back. So Tua is going to have a chance to prove himself, man. And, he obviously hasn't looked good for a while, but I really like this for the Falcons. I give it an A. Mark says Malik is going to be like Flynn. Remember him? Matt Flynn, right?
Matt
For the
Flynn
Packers.
to the Seahawks.
Dylan, we all need to be SIPO students. We'd be passing with flying colors. 4.0 academic All-Americans in the chat. Dig it.
Damn.
Threw 6 touchdowns in the game, then couldn't make it with the Seahawks or Raiders. Yeah, true. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Dylan, 100% on Matt Flynn comp. We were at that game when he went off and set records against Detroit and got that massive contract. I was shirtless, painted up with a GB from nip to nip in the snow. Oh, dude, Dylan. I want to get Dylan on this show, bro, and live. I'd love that.
Yeah.
NGB, Saints winning the NFC South then. I don't know. The NFC South is going to be a lot more exciting, I feel like, this year. Who's going to be the starting running back for Jacksonville?
Tootin.
Yeah, either Tootin or
I like
Tootin. Well, I guess Tootin.
Or somehow trade up because they don't got a first round pick this year. Well, no, actually, I believe this year is loaded with a lot of running backs.
Well,
There's some good running backs.
There are. I heard that
There are.
Jeremiah Love might be the only one to go in the first round, but in the second round, there's going to be probably a decent amount.
Yeah.
What's wrong with lefty quarterbacks? Stabler is rolling in his grave. There is nothing wrong with lefty quarterbacks. All I was saying is that there's only like 2 of them in the NFL right now. So now that they're both on the same team, I think that's going to work over really well for that offense. That's all. MGB, Chase Young is going to send Tua back to the head trauma unit. Brady. Yeah.
No.
Mark, 49ers got to steal with Mike Evans. We might as well just jump into that one. The San Francisco 49ers have signed wide receiver Mike Evans to a 3-year contract. Sipo.
I like it. I believe
What do you think?
Steal as well. Not only does he gets a proven play caller, a good quarterback. Yeah, I like it.
This is a very sad day for me because I'm not gonna lie. I thought Mike Evans was gonna.
Legend.
Yeah, he not only is he a Tampa legend, I figured he was just gonna retire with Tampa. I never expected to see Mike
But
Evans in a
even-
different jersey. He's just one of those guys that, like, I think by the time he retires, you're really going to remember him in the Tampa jersey. I don't know how well this is going to work
Right.
out with San Francisco, but it's going to be weird seeing him in not a Tampa jersey.
Right. I like it. I like
What's
it.
the
But
matter?
Not even Jerry Rice. Not even Jerry Rice finished his career with the 49ers.
I know.
So, you know.
Brady says, you already talked about DJ Moore going to the Bills. Yeah, we did. We said it was a good deal for both teams. I hope Murray can be the ridge for Fernando. Where do you think Kyler Murray's going to go?
Shit. That's a good one. That's a good pick. Vegas, the Steelers.
Ooh, the Steelers. I keep thinking he's going to go to the Vikings. I think they might be done with McCarthy, especially after not re-signing Sam Darnold and he won a Super Bowl. They need to get shit.
You know,
Right.
Or the Vikings. Vikings is a good pick.
Yeah, I think the Vikings. Evans will be done with the practice field. Josh Allen needs to give up some money. Bills sign Moore, another old guy. They might get someone else. In the 2027 draft, lefty quarterback Jaron something will be the first quarterback taken. Hopefully Mike Evans doesn't get that 49er injury bug. Well, he's had the bug for a while.
Seems
Dylan,
like
love
the
to jump
49ers
on.
always injured.
Love to jump on with a bearded Irish Spartan, Sipo, and Greek god K9er any Monday, especially NBA playoffs. 100%. We will work that out. Nicole, good night, K9 Sipo. I'm going to head out with the Roddy, but I'll still be listening. Have a great week. P.S. Everyone remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, Nicole. We love you.
Thank you.
Dylan says Murray Vikings. That's what I think. Nicole, good night, chat. I hope you all have a great week. Yeah. What does he say? Kansas City. Goodbye, Pacheco. Sipo, you're ready to go.
Yeah. I gotta go
All right.
to put this game on real soon.
All right, let's. I'm just gonna give you.
Go over the,
Yeah, I'm not giving my grades. I'm sorry, everybody. We gotta end this podcast a little early today. Sipo's gotta go help his. I mean, I don't want to put your business out there, but
it's fine.
I'm sorry. All right, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna tell you the player who they got signed by. You give me the grade. Raiders signed Tyler Linderbaum, 3 years, $81 million. He was supposed to be the top offensive lineman.
A plus.
Bears signed Kobe Bryant from Seattle, 3 years, $40 million.
I'll give it a B plus.
Okay. Buccaneers signed Alex Anzalone, 2 years, $17 million.
That's another B plus.
Buccaneers signed Kenneth Gainwell, 2 years, $14 million.
Give it a solid C.
Giants signed Isaiah Likely, 3 years, $40 million.
Give it a B plus.
Tennessee Titans signed Mitch Trubisky, 2 years.
C plus.
Titans signed Wan'Dale Robinson, 4 years, $70 million.
Another C plus.
Bears signed Devin Bush, 3 years, $30 million.
Give it a solid B.
Steelers signed Jamel Dean from Tampa, 3 years, $36 million.
A.
Giants signed Tremaine Edmonds, 3 years, $36 million.
That's a B plus.
You already did. The Falcons signed Tua. Cardinals signed Gardner Minshew, 1 year, $8.25 million.
A B.
Kansas City Chiefs re-signed Travis Kelce, 1 year, $12 million.
Give it a C.
Raiders signed Nakobe Dean, 3 years, $36 million.
That's an A.
Seahawks re-signed Rashid Shaheed, 3 years, $51 million.
I give it a B plus.
Dude, another Eagle gone. Texans signed Reed
Yeah.
Blankenship, 3 years, $24 million.
We'll give that a B plus.
Brown signed Quincy Williams, 2 years.
A solid B.
All right. That's like the big name guys.
The Rams stealing the Chiefs cornerbacks.
Dude, they gave up a first-round pick for McDuffie, right?
Yeah.
The Rams don't care about first-round picks.
Nope. The only first round pick they made in this past 10 years is Jared Verse.
Who wants to jump on this show right now? Somebody comment their email. I'll get you on the show. Sibo's got to go.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Take it easy now.
All right, take it easy.
All righty, chat.
Yeah, I guess I could stay on a little bit longer if you guys want. Give me some comments. Okay, let me go back up. Brady, Max Crosby to Baltimore. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning. Baltimore gave up 2 first-round picks. I was surprised about that, honestly. So, I don't know. I mean, he's obviously one of the best pass rushers in the whole league. So, it is what it is. MGB, Kyler Murray headed to Las Vegas. Could be. Mark says, Casey, goodbye, Pacheco. Yeah, it could be. Mitch, Canine Chipotle. He's the Cal quarterback in the ACC. Okay. I think I know who you're talking about. Steepo Fat Fingers tablet. You guys see Westbrook go off on media? I did not. Good stream, boys. Mark says sacking suck. Yeah, they're tanking. Mitch says good show. Thanks, Mitch. Tristan, Mark, I remember that season when they were actually doing good. 3 years ago, then they fired coach. VP says later, Sipo. Tristan comments, K9, who is your player to watch for in the USA-Mexico game? Well, I would say for the USA, I'm going to go with Paul Skeens. He's making his first start for the Classic. I think Skeens is pumped up. I think this is going to be a really good game. I love Paul Skeens. I think he's a great pitcher. He's up there with Skubal as the number 1 guy. So I would say Skeens. And then for Mexico, I'd probably still go a Rosarina, man. I still think he's the best player on the team. Mexico's got a pretty good shot. Maybe even Rowdy Tellas, lefty, going up against Skeens. Alan says, bro. He comments, where's Sipo? What happened? The show is going downhill bad. He had to go do something for his mom's car or something like that. I don't know. He just left, though. He was on the show the whole time. VP, Mexico doesn't have a chance against Skeens. But as soon as he comes out, that's our chance. Yeah, the United States they haven't beaten Mexico in a while, from what I remember. They lost to Mexico in the last Classic, and Mexico ended up going all the way to the finals, I'm pretty sure. If my memory tells me right. So Mexico's actually had the upper hand on the United States for the past while. Mark Collins, how's Bronny still an LA Laker? Because LeBron's still on the team. Mark, it's just LeBron glaze at this point. Yeah, I don't see LeBron being on the Lakers next year. I think this is probably his last ride with the Lakers. And they're just going to keep him happy. We got a comment from Democrats, no communists. Bro, USA is going to bitch slap Mexico as usual. we haven't beat Mexico as usual. We've been losing to Mexico. We lost to them last time we played them. I mean, this USA team is a lot better, I think, than the last USA team they had. So if you're asking me who I think is going to win this game, I'm going to go with the United States. But we can't say that we're going to bitch slap them as usual if we didn't even beat them the last time we played them. Let me see. Let me look at the odds. I'm pulling up the Hard Rock app. Anybody that lives in Florida and doesn't have the Hard Rock app, download it. Use my promo code, and then we can each get like a free bet. Okay, USA versus Mexico. USA is favored by 3.5 runs. So Vegas is predicting that United States is going to win by at least 4, which obviously doesn't always mean anything. Game's going to be on Fox. Let me pull it up. They're in the warm-up right now. Let's look at the box. Yeah, Mexico's got Duran leading off, Rosarina batting second, Aranda, Alejandro Kirk hitting cleanup, Rowdy Tellez, Nacho Alvarez. They got Barreda pitching. Manny Barreda from the Baltimore Orioles. He hasn't really pitched for actually a while in the major leagues. So United States actually has a really good chance. K9 has a promo code. Well, it's not a promo code. I think it's a referral code, but it sounds better when you say promo code. So if I give you my referral code, it's pretty much like a promo code. We'll each get a bonus bet. Yeah, way better USA team this time around. Yeah, I agree, Tristan. It seemed like the USA really wanted to win this one, and hopefully they do. Mark, if 49ers stay healthy, look out. Yeah, 49ers are always tough. VP sends fire emojis. United States has Bobby Witt batting leadoff, Bryce Harper batting second, Aaron Judge third, Schwarber cleanup, Bregman, Raleigh, Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, and Bryce Terang to finish up the lineup. Yeah, USA, man, they're stacked. Mark comments, I'm not convinced Mendoza can start with Raiders. I mean, it seems like nowadays in today's NFL, if you're getting drafted overall number 1, it seems like you're going to start. Is that the best thing to do? Probably not. I mean, you've seen how Caleb Williams looked rookie year. And I mean, a lot of these guys, how they looked rookie year. I mean, Jaden Daniels is probably the best we've seen rookie year-wise that we've seen maybe ever. The Raiders have been signing some players. I really would like to see them get a better O-line. If they are going to start Mendoza, I definitely need to see a better O-line so they don't get him killed and trigger happy. Mark says sign Cousins. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be good. Put Cousins out there, see how the O-line looks. If Cousins starts to get murdered, maybe not even put Mendoza in. Mark, Cam Ward took a beating in Tennessee. Yeah, he 100% did. Tennessee doesn't have the best offensive line, but I will say that kind of like how Caleb Williams did his rookie year as well, Cam Ward holds the ball way too long. He needs to learn how to get rid of the ball and either sometimes take the check down instead of trying to be Superman. And it seemed like Caleb Williams started to do that more this year, taking his first read, taking the check down instead of trying to be Superman all the time. Not everybody's Caleb Williams. Not everybody's Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if you know this. I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan, and even at Miami, Cam Ward just held the ball way too long, and that was my one. Well, it's a big knock. That was one of my knocks against Cam Ward going into the NFL was the guy just holds the ball way too long for an NFL quarterback. You can't do that in the NFL, and especially if you don't have one of the best O-lines in the NFL, you're not going to get away with doing that. So Mark doesn't like Miami. Boo Miami. I'm sorry, man. That's my team. I love them. Go Canes, baby. That's my team, baby, till I die. Let's see. Tyler Reddick finally didn't win the race in NASCAR. He went for 4 in a row. I think he finished in the top 6. I think he finished 6 in Phoenix yesterday. Ryan Blaney won the race. Ryan Blaney actually ran a great race yesterday in Phoenix. I ended up watching the end of that race. I was trying to see if Tyler Reddick was going to get another one, man, win 4 in a row, first time in history, but didn't happen. Ryan Blaney won, so Toyota finally got a loss. But that was a pretty good ending to the race. Where did Larson finish? He was up in the front. I think he finished in the top 5. I think it was 4th or 5th. He made a run at the end, but nobody could catch Blaney. All right, guys. I guess that's it. We went an hour anyways. I stuck it out. Anybody have any more questions before we get out of here? Mark says he's my hometown boy. I'll be honest with you, man. I think Kyle Larson, I think he's one of the most talented NASCAR drivers to ever race on the track. I'm not the biggest fan of him because of the racial situation that happened a couple years ago and they suspended him for a while. Not the biggest fan of him because of that, because I don't support racism or anything like that. But I'm never going to deny Kyle Larson his talent. And like I said, I do think he is one of the best racers to ever race. I mean, the guy has talent. He is really good. Tristan LaSalle. VP, have a great night, K9. VP, you have a great night too, brother. He's got the Mexico flags. I'm hoping to see a good game, man. I am, and honestly, I'd maybe take Mexico at plus 3.5 because it's always a close game between these two countries, man. I'm hoping it's a good game, so we'll see. I really didn't get too much time to do any notes or anything for this show, dude. I had the busiest day. I had side jobs. I go to my last house. It was supposed to take me like 5 minutes. The lady's timer was broken. Had to go get a new timer, bring it back, put in the new timer. I needed the money though, so it ended up working out. Then I had to go get new shoes. I needed new shoes, new running shoes from Shoe Carnival. Got those. Had to go to Best Buy. Today was the last day to pay off my, well, not pay it off, but make a payment on my Best Buy credit card or I get hit with a fee. So I paid that, went and got groceries, came home, played with my son. Now I'm on this. Mark says, see you next show. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Always glad to have you. Tristan, good stuff, bro. Thank you. Mark comments, World Cup fan. I am a World Cup fan. I love the World Cup. Now, I'm Greek. I'm mostly Greek. So Greek didn't make the World Cup again. So that's heartbreaking. I still love the World Cup, though. I'm part Italian. So I'm probably going to root for Italy and obviously the United States. But yeah, I love World Cup soccer. I love the Euro Cup. The only things I really don't get down with, I'll be honest with you, is hockey. I've never been the biggest hockey guy. I'm starting to get more into it. Hockey, golf. He comments, Italy better quality. Yeah. But I'm mostly Greek. I'm more Greek than anything. So I like rooting for Greece. Yeah, golf, hockey, and I think that's about it. NGB, come and see it. Turning on the WBC. All right, guys. I'm about to go turn it on to go United States. I'm pretty sure if we win this game, we're going to win our pool. And then I think they'll be playing in Miami. Or maybe they'll stay in Houston, something like that. Oh. Tristan, you're providing for the fam. That's what matters. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Money was tight, and I only had 4 houses today, so I make like $50 a house when I do them. So I really didn't have much money at all in my bank account. So I was like, all right, this $200, I'll be able to get groceries with and stuff. So when I went to the last house and the timer was broken, because I was able, to sell her a new timer, charge for parts and labor, and do all that, I ended up making like another 200. So I didn't think I was gonna be able to get the new shoes I needed this week, but I was able to get some good groceries. So God provided for me. It was a blessing. Yeah, it sucked working because I'm off on Mondays. So I do my side jobs on Mondays. So, I mean, it sucks working on your day off, but when you need the money and you're getting good money, you're making cash money, just don't tell Uncle Sam about it because I don't claim it. I do it on the side. It works out. All right, guys. Oh.
Having a 37-year-old.
We're on to Cincinnati. It's nothing about the past, nothing about the future. It's right now we're preparing for Cincinnati.
Okay, do you feel like the talent you have here is good enough?
We're getting ready for Cincinnati.